So we could just talk about Loan, I guess. What is that face I was making? God damn it. Got up today and I went to Loa. Got up early. It was a beautiful morning, guys. That's the hotel. Four Seasons Hotel. It's a 5-star hotel. We got there and then we had some food. This was the first one. I mean, they gave us bread. I'm not gonna take a picture of bread, okay, guys? We've all seen bread, okay? They gave us a goodies bag. Lost Ark bag, as a matter of fact. Nice bag. And then, like, little things on it. Veil here. This was the menu. Lost Ark Season 2, I think it says. After the live stream ended, she wanted to have a final word with the 3 team managers, and the team managers wanted to take a picture with us. As I said about Loa, I'm just gonna say it again for the YouTube audience or those that missed it. There were a lot of normies, guys and girls. They all looked good. I mean, some of them looked exceptional. There were some like old dudes too, and you know, the demographic for Lost Ark is kind of age. Yeah, I met Sasha as well. That's the streamer that cosplayed as Nia. I think these are actual adventurers. I don't think they're working for Smilegate. Milk, she wanted to take a picture. Dude, when I saw her, I don't know, man. But then after Loa, she did take off her makeup and she looked good. She looked normal. That's the other streamer that did Nia. And then ATK came later. There was a baby that saw Seto and then started crying. Like, started wailing. That was awesome. Oh yeah, I like this one. The Connie, man. Connie's so cute. That's the emo. So talented. This was the line of people. They're trying to like sign in. What you had to do was you verified that you are you, and then they gave you a badge with your seat, your name, your in-game character name. Oh, so they had to take it back from us. In exchange, we got a gift. This is like 15 kilograms. Look at that. Lost Ark. I have no idea what's inside. I plan not to open it. I'm gonna resell it, dude. This line was to get the coin for this. The crane machine. Look at her going all nuts, dude. There was a photo zone. And then this was sick, dude. Fan art was sick, dude. Bro, I like this one. Yo, this one's cool too. So ATK got the green one, the light green with the backpack. And I got the pink one. Oh, it has the backpack too. This took 10 minutes, man. Bro, ATK, man. Dude, did you see her expression? She's like, God damn it. Anyways, where's the Loa on? Yo, this was sick, by the way. Except that one. Subscribe, like my video. That was cool. Okay, for this, all I want to say is that being there was way better. The sound was way better. You could see all of the stuff. But there was that one guy. You remember I told you about why I hate going to movie theaters in Korea? The seats are so crunched. Every time I sit in the back, there's like that one guy who's like 7'1" that sits in front of you. And then he sits upright, right? He's an upright fighter. Can't slouch or anything. He has to sit at a 90-degree angle. And I couldn't really see, man. There were 2 uprights, man, in front of me. So this, man, reminds me of what needs to happen in Lost Ark. We talked about this earlier. If you look at the new character models that are in Pleche, it looks way more polished. And that's exactly what I'm saying. They can't just push their narrative when it comes to raids. They cannot just pump raids because the game is aging, but they gotta go back and fix some of the outdated artwork, sound work, systems. This is a prime example of why they can't just accelerate the raids or just endgame content. Yo, dude. Soyoung was there. I saw the dress. I was like, dude, ATK, it's her. So before she appeared, right here, we could make out the dress. This was epic, though. Once again, I don't like this kind of music. But holy crap, it was so good live. I kind of teared up. And when I go to someone's stronghold and they're playing the song, I leave that stronghold immediately because like it's Smoge. But then it was really good. Anyways, and then Gold River got announced. To recap this part, he looked healthier. He looked less stressed. It was good to see him, but yeah, I wish he came back. Maybe later. I think he will though. I think he can't let go of Lost Ark. I feel like he'll come back like Chris Metzen, dude, for a while. He talked about it. Was it the CEO or the owner said it's not time yet to come back or something? He needs to recover more. Anyways. We're gonna move on. Yeah, the 3 team managers, they did pretty well today. The middle guy was funny. So the update review is kind of like last year. 2022, we got only IIS for classes. Yeah, so I feel like Lost Ark 2023 is going to be following this. 2 new classes, 2 new zones. There's going to be an best dungeon, and then a raid, Legion Commander, and then other quality of life and events, blah, 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 blah. I think gone are the days of like 4 fucking raids a year. And that was the year that promoted the game to a lot of new users in Korea. So they're like, wow, this game can make raids, and the raids are plentiful. I think those days are over. The game is aging too quickly, and as the game ages, it's starting to show, not just graphics or sound effects, but in terms of skill animation, skill effects, because they have better technology now, they have better experienced workers, developers, and they are able to pump out classes that just look way better visually. They sound better, they feel better, play better, they're more modern. They just need to go back and fix a lot of the old systems and classes, sound effects, and all of that stuff. They want to help the PvPers, the hell mode enjoyers, story enjoyers, horizontal content enjoyers. So they're trying to satisfy everybody, right? They're just trying to do too many things, and this game is not catered around hardcore. It's more going into the generic territory, you know, safe. It is what it is. So the people that were impressed by the raids are going to be a little bit disappointed because they're not going to pump as many raids, and people that are like, oh, I wish NAU caught up. But once you catch up, then you'll see. Don't get me wrong, these are worth waiting for, but when they are the only things for an entire year, when it comes to vertical content, it's kind of hard. So they're just saying like all the things they accomplished. 88.6% completed for 2022. Infographic was kind of fun. I couldn't look at the numbers because there were 2 upright fighters sitting in front of me. The 7'2" guys. How many adventurers defeated these bosses? I think repetitions included. This is the number to look at. 1 million kills, but 131 million deaths to Belshazzar. Look at the fucking ratio, 1 to 131. Do you understand why they had to tone down Akan? Remember, she's been nerfed for pages and pages of patch notes. Bro, I was not surprised by these statistics. I mean, I told you guys on stream multiple times, like hell mode is just like PvP. I feel like it's a waste of resources and R&D and all that stuff. But once again, this game is trying to cater to everybody. Yo, this was crazy. Who completed all of these? How does someone finish this? So 5 people finished all collection. Well, that's crazy. This is about the wishes, what people wrote in the 4th anniversary. The 4th anniversary, there is like a wish list. You could write a wish and throw it in the pond. And these were some of the popular ones, like give me Esther Essence, Esther Soul. This guy says, I want a level 10 damage gem. Please make me rich. Let's get a 9-7. I want to be 1600 eye level. Or I want to go to Loa on. When I saw this chat, I was like, that's a little bit low. That's what was coursing through my head. That's it. 300k. Okay, so they talk about the issues, right? They talk about the entropy balance and then the frequency of the balance patch. He gave us the spoilers for the next balance patch, 5 months. And he explained why it's going to be 4 to 5 months from now. If it's too quick, they don't get enough data because people need to adjust their settings and then they have to gather new data and then they have to test the new data. So 3 months is too short. I don't know. Balance patch, I don't think is a priority like Saint and I and ATK talked about. I think balance is okay. This worries me because every class I play, I feel like I'm gonna get touched. That's just my mentality, not factual, of course. Anyways, balance patch, January, sure, let's go. Test server change, I think it's good. It's just gonna be on longer. So what they're gonna do is do a balance patch and then the test server's still up. So people can still set up the settings in the test server for free. With that data, they'll affect the live server again. There's the initial balance patch and then people are still testing. And then there's the revision. Let's say they nerf something and then they're like, oh, we maybe over nerfed it. So they buff it a little bit and they're like, oh, maybe the buff wasn't enough. So they buff it even a little bit more. But the thing about test server is, well, this is great. I think test server doesn't test properly because Trixion is not test server. They don't make people raid on test server. They don't give incentives for people to test raids in the test server. That's where the data actually matters. But anyways, let's keep going. Gold inflation. So basically, this is gold consumption and gold generation. 35% are coming from Volton and Vygas, and they're gonna adjust this down. It makes sense in Korea. I don't think it's gonna apply to NAEU just yet. I'm sure they have ran some simulations, but I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be enough, but we'll see. We had a dinner afterwards, the streamers, and I think we just need another gacha. I don't like the fact that we need another vertical, but they already announced it as well. We need something that we can spend gold into making our character stronger, and they have mentioned that as well. You can't just reduce income, you need to also have another expenditure. So these are the expenditures. 14.2% is bonus loot. Look at that, the boys were right. We talked about this yesterday. Quality Nobody really taps quality except people like me. 8.3% of the gold is being consumed by quality, and the 45% is honing. But then the problem is, why do people hone? After watching Loa on, why would they hone? There's no new raids coming out for months, so they just hone very slowly. Okay, anyways. I think this is a good change. The most popular videos in Korea are the videos about new player struggles because it's relatable to a lot of the new players. So what they're gonna do is they're gonna make it easier for us to get to 1460. I don't remember what they said. Was it just like honing chance, or are they gonna give us more materials? Because increasing honing chance, I don't think is enough. Like they need to give more raw materials that are bound. And then this is also good. Like I told you guys, when I build alts, it takes months. Like when Female Berserker comes out, people gonna come in my chat 100% be like, hey, is Female Berserker broken? I'm like, dude, it's day 1. Okay, I'll come back tomorrow. And they're like, is Female Berserker broken? I'm like, bro, it's day fucking 2, man. And then like 2 weeks later, okay, is Female Berserker broken? I'm like, bro, we just got 6-piece relic. We're set level 1, bro. But then with this, hopefully we can get to set level 3 and bro shouts the horns quicker so that a new class can reach the ceiling. Like Arrowmancer took months to reach the ceiling. So that's good for new players to catch up. And the card, giving it like a card set for new players, that's cool as well. And then the Mokoko buff and stuff like that. The vertical progression is getting a little bit outdated. So this potion thing, so it's coming out March, right? We could enhance our armor to give more movement speed or attack speed or something like that, or recovery. I don't know if it's cooldown recovery or HP recovery. So basically we can customize our armor to help our character. Now this is the one, I think, the jar system. Another vertical progression that doesn't require honing. I guess we put this in our armor, like right here, it gives an attack buff, and then there's like damage against bosses increased. I don't know how this is gonna work. I think it's gonna be a gold sync though, but we'll see. Yo, this looks so good. Compared to last year's artwork, this looks so good. I love it. I love the edgy armor. My expectation was here, but then they delivered this, so I was like, dude, I was super happy. I guess this would be the highlight of Loa on for me. I love the name Slayer. Damn, she's thick, dude. Thank God. The sword looks so sick, dude. I love the fact that the sword changes with fire. It's like a completely new skin. The animations are good, sound effects really good. Yo, that ult is pretty quick, man. That ult is pretty quick.
네, 다음에 나올 신규 클래스는
Dude, look at those abs, man. Oh my god, this is concept art too. Soul
암살자,
Eater.
네 번째
What a
클래스.
great name.
만나볼 암캐만 하는데요.
When she mentioned about why only female characters, I knew she was gonna announce like a male character. Bro, male infighter, dude. Male scrapper, man.
인파이터고요.
This is gonna be next year though. That's cool. Striker is gonna be the first gender unlock class that will have a brother.
다음은 신규 대륙 볼다이크.
Boldyke. It's like the city, the tower of knowledge, blah 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 blah. The best dungeons lately have been very fun. It looks cool. Maybe the last boss we fight up here and then we can fall off, who knows. Anyways, the one thing I'm kind of smudge about is no item level announced yet. I get why they don't want to announce it because it's gonna create a lot of FOMO. I don't know, back in the day they used to be more transparent about this stuff.
숨겨진 기둥에 따라서 모험이 전개되는데요.
So basically we're like in Act 1 or Prologue 1 of Lost Ark. Pretty much like the end has come for Act 1 out of 3. 3 planned, and then there's probably more. Oh, right here. Ooh, Kurujan.
쿠루잔에는
Lava. I
버림받은
like that.
대령들이 살고 있는데요.
Anyways, bro, this is not even in the roadmap. It's so far away. And then there's like the Hell mode for Belshazzar, Hanamatan. And then the Guardian. I call this, man. The Guardian is going to come out with the new Chaos Dungeon for Boldyke. So I think it's going to be like 1620 eye level. Let me guess. It's like a Kaiju frog, huh? Got that Urnell flip. Frog's going to eat us up. You know, I knew they were gonna do this. They were gonna blast our eyes, man. So every time I do Guardians from now on, I'm just gonna wear these. Cause like, motherfucking
네, 다음은
spell effects in this game, man. It's too freaking bright,
네,
man.
가드라이스 다음에 나올
We gotta do that boss 6 times a day with those effects.
연톱은 저희가 이제
I gotta
포지션으로
protect
좀
my
제작을
eyes,
하고
man.
있습니다.
Yeah, so he's explaining why, even though we could design Guardians quickly, why they don't come out, because they're tied to eye level and continent. New continent means new Chaos Dungeons. You have to get to 1620 or 1640, and it's not easy to get to that eye level. Blah, blah, blah. We get it. Okay, next.
한 이제 절망적인 건
Yo, this looked so good, dude. People were yelling. Because, like, when we were there, we just saw this massive white armor, big dick Giga Chad, right? Bro, give me that armor, man. Let it be a drop to like the shoulder and the helm and the wings. We don't know anything about Vaymine. He doesn't even talk much. I hope they do his story arc well. He's gonna be hard. They said he's gonna be hard, dude. Not gimmick wise, but random pattern wise and damage taken wise, because they got in trouble for too gruesome one person fuck up everyone die kind of mechanics. Make that super hard. It's still gonna be hard. For example, short patterns, random patterns will be more random and less predictable, and then the damage the boss does will be increased. 4 gates. Comment's cool. You know what's not cool? No release date.
카멘까지 이제 마지막 다음에 이제 뭘 잡아야 될지 많이 궁금하시죠?
And he's like, what do you think we're gonna kill next? Now, I did not expect Kazaros at all. It's not that Kazaros is like the biggest baddie. It's like Sargeras of WoW. So I was like, maybe he's gonna be left till later. But then I guess we kill him and then we go to the demon world. Or I think we don't kill him. He's just gonna be like Bro Sheezy. We fight him and then he's just gonna phase out. He's gonna be like, huh, you think you could best me? And then he just fucking goes in a portal and then we have to chase him. I think it's gonna do that, but then they're gonna incorporate new style of raiding. I'm excited for that. New style of raiding. No more like Esters, I guess. No more, I guess, gates or something. I don't know what it's gonna be, but they're gonna do like a new form of raid. Maybe a modern take on raiding. I don't know.
네, 다음은
And then graphic updates. Not for the old zones, just for common and beyond. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, when I watched this, I couldn't tell the difference. Like, look at this one. Ah, look at the floor. Wow, it's more reflective. And this one also reminds me, everything in this fucking game is so damn bright, dude. This was, dude, I called it, bro. Support, if they give damage buff, that damage buff they give to the party increases our damage, and that percentage should be added towards the bard or the paladin or artist. And I'm glad they're doing this because I don't want to be healed anymore, bro. You know why this is great? I can tell which support gives the most buff. That's cool. Bracelet, basically rare is blue, epic is purple, and then I guess blah 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 blah. We'll see. It's good for new players. Very good for new players. This is cool. Like all the stuff in our bags frees up the bag space, and then it's cool. It only takes 10 seconds to take the liner now. I wish they removed the silver on this, but okay, whatever. Yo, when I saw this, I was like, rip NAE. So season 3 is coming. I mean, I don't know when it's coming for Korea as well, but this one is good, dude. That's Thor. That's Odin, man. Look at the Glavier, dude. Holy, look at Glavier. Ayaya? Fucked. What is that? What is that hat? I think this was dope. This was going through my brain when I saw this. So cool. You know, ATK liked this one. Yo, Ninav looks so good here. I don't know why. This is the last super omega supreme nerd affinity, right? I'm not into that stuff. We don't have that in NAU. It's just side storytelling for regular folks of Arcasia. This one kind of like making music, right? Didn't Genjin also implement this? But like, yeah, a lot of games are doing this. All of these stuff is great, but it's not what I log on for. I don't think you're gonna see like Mr. Mods like start a stream to play instruments. I mean, maybe. I like this. Stronghold stuff is great, even though I'm not a Stronghold enjoyer. Yo, I really like this. This is the stuff you could buy with the cookie. This is nuts, man. I thought this was neat. Now, I don't really understand what this is. I'll try it out. Battle Royale, yeah. I like the trap. I mean, I can't complain, honestly. It's like something to do. Like, it breaks away from the monotony. This is like another experiment, huh? For PvP enjoyers. I don't know why I don't get League feel from this. I get more of like Heroes of the Storm feel. The question is this. How long are the matches on average? Because look at the timer on the top right, 22 minutes. And then what happens if you DC? Ugh, you know what I mean, guys? This looks fun. Look at the Argusi on top. They're not even close to finishing this. I feel like it's still in the concept phase. This also gonna take a while. Third Awakening. It's gonna be like a real ultimate ability. You can't use it at the start of the fight. Once again, I was super happy about this, but then it's also not coming anytime soon. He showcased some examples, and once again, I wanted to see like maybe a one War Dancer out of the entire Loa on. Any scrapper or like War Dancer stuff, man. Just wanted to see. So they're gonna have like that camera angle change. Tech. This is a... He said don't think this is final. It's still being experimented. When I saw that, I was like, dude, wine blue, yeah. I like this stuff. I always do this stuff. I love it. Hyper Express Plus Plus. 1490. Getting to 1490 sounds good, but then they gotta give us the materials to get there, and I think they're learning from that. They're starting to realize eye level isn't everything too. What they're doing now is they're gonna give the engraving on the Hyper Expressed character. They will have 4 temporary engravings of your choice. That's great, because like if you have Hyper Express and your character is 1490 with no accessories, with no engraving, it's gonna get gatekept, bro. Oh, that's the Ark Pass. It's called Mokoko Kindergarten. The audience liked it. They thought it was cute. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna be selling skins. Like, the only content I have in Lost Ark is selling skins until February. And do you know exactly when that feeling sank in my heart? When they released the roadmap. January, we have Class Balance. They're gonna upgrade the MVP system again. And then we have Female Zerker. Bold Ike is coming out with an Abyss Dungeon, and then there's that new system and a new Guardian. Damn. So January is gonna be the most expensive month. Why? I gotta build Female Zerker, and then Class Balance means I have to fix my gems, my settings. Well, thank God my 9-7 rocks are universals. March is gonna be, whoa, man. I hope something good happens in March, and then, hey, man, because I need to go run away somewhere. The only thing I like in the present is the silver. Everything else I really don't care. Now, they said that the 4th anniversary skin can be saved for the Female Berserker. I'm calling it right now, chat. I'm a fortune teller, dude. Slayer will get an Underbooba skin. Dude, the male models are so good. The male models are so good. Yo, dude, look at this guy. The middle one. Yeah, so they're gonna give the movement one for free. The new skin slot. Q&A. I felt like they played it really safe. Dude, the first question was about story, man. I mean, I get why they picked this. Because this guy is in charge of story. You know, if you enjoy story, my bad, dude. You need to enjoy the game too. I get it. But, I mean, look. They had a vote up there. Who G-skipped? 3 out of the 4 people here admitted that they G-skipped. Everybody except this guy G-skipped. This one was an okay question. Like, about how do you decide on what skins to produce. They answered it pretty well about like skins are impossible because some people like a certain type of skins and some people hate it. It's too subjective. Some people like panties, some people like armor, some people like regular clothes, some people like fantasy clothes. You can't satisfy everybody, dude. So what they're gonna do is just like rotate, keep rotating. This one was a good question about supporters doing single player content. They said they're gonna go in the meeting room and talk about this more. Like tower, doing tower as support, kind of smoge. Oh, the next question was about the male warriors. He said before the summer skins of 2023. Oh, this was about AFK, right? Chaos Gate and Adventure Islands, people just like fill a little bit of like the AFK gauge and then they AFK. So they're gonna like, I guess, prevent AFKers. Yeah, this one. Look at how long it is. I am a late 20s office worker. Okay, I come home around 7 p.m. and I play Lost Ark for 4 to 5 hours a day. On average, every week I play about 30 hours. I have 6 characters and the dailies, the Epinas, the Guardians, the Legion Commanders, Kyangale Abyss Dungeon, Chaos Gate, Field Boss, Boss Rush, queues, etc, etc. Even if some new content comes out, I am struggling. Basically, he's saying that the daily stuff takes too much time. This was a very important question. But guys, like, can't just say don't play then. I've been talking to a lot of streamers about this, but this creates urgency, a sense of FOMO. I feel like this game, I think all streamers would agree, saying ATK, there's too much FOMO in this game, and there's too much urgency. Like, when I was doing Mythic Plus in a while, you wipe once, it can fall apart. But in this game, I feel like few wipes, and it's like dead group. People need to get in and get the fuck out ASAP so fast. They got somewhere else to be. They got Chaos Dungeon to do, Guardian to do, they gotta do Epinas, they gotta do dailies. Like, so many things that they have to do at this time and that time. Like, if I don't finish this raid by this time, Adventure Island, I'm gonna miss it. I'm not the one that feels FOMO. I love Chaos Dungeons. Personally, I love it. But then I understand, like, their point of view as well. Like, there's too much urgency in this game. He does agree that there's not enough being done about this. I like having things to do, but not everyone does. Because not everyone is a no-life like me. Some people got jobs and shit and life. So they're meeting about it. They know that they're lacking in this department, but not everything can get nerfed. Oh yeah, this one's okay. The Claudia hairstyle, dude. Claudia's so fucking amazing. Is that Claudia? I can't really tell.
와!
Look at the dudes. They're like, I don't really care. This guy's like, I don't care. ATK's looking at me. Oh, dude, my male scrapper gonna look good, man.
실제로 저희가
Yeah, the reskin ticket was good. So basically, if you have a reskin ticket, or when you purchase one, or when you get one from now on, it's gonna give you 24 hours after you use it to change it a limited amount of times. So for example, let's say you change the hair color to like FF Babe or something, and you're like, it doesn't look good in game. Then you could go back and change it for 23 hours and 59 minutes after you change it. So that's a good change. This is a big controversy question. I have 6 characters that earns gold. Can you increase it? And basically it was not answered. And they said later. Ship skins. Yeah, they want more ship skins, but then they want to keep the ship skills and have a different skin on top. I think that's what they're gonna work toward. But once again, guys, if you're a raider or a PvPer, the reason why we cannot just hump raids like we did back in 2021, like as you can see, they're working on a plethora of different things. We have event designers, we have story, we have horizontal, collectible, different game modes. It's like a mushroom colony, I guess. The roots like just spread everywhere, man. They can't just do raids anymore. They can't just do PvP anymore. They can't just do story anymore. They have to like branch out and do everything. They have to care about the economy. So basically, they just can't go fast anymore. Everything they announced today, if they were out soon, that's great. But they're not going to be out soon. They're going to be out maybe all within 2023. This game is more of a marathon, I guess, man. Like, let's say a new game comes out in the first year, it's amazing. At the second and third and fourth year, it has to slow down. Because once a game reaches 3-4 years old, it starts feeling outdated. What about you guys? I mean, I know you guys still enjoy Vulcan. I'm not saying I don't enjoy Vulcan, but don't you feel that it does look, sound, and feel outdated now? Now that you have Bro Sheezy? Now once you have a con, you'll feel that more. I think that pretty much captures what I think about the whole event. It was fun. How ATK was feeling. I mean, during the event, he was like a little kid clapping like a monkey, and he accepts that they're working hard. Let's see what they do, right? It's not like they're just lazy, complacent, but they're working hard and their heart is in the right place. You know, he's willing to wait it out, I guess.